So, good morning all the people. I thought that maybe we could do a walk around in the dark. It's about 6 a.m. and one of the nice things about being out here on the plots, and in fact any sort of rural type existence, I guess, is being able to see things like the sunrise, and that might help you have an appreciation, or more of an appreciation, for nature and life and all of those things. So I thought, why not? I'll show you the color of the sky at this time of the morning, and also with the intention of maybe letting you know about some of what's coming up, or what I hope to actually start creating in the way of a series of videos where we start interviewing some of the older folk in the community, because there's a definite need for it. There's a great loss of information from the older folk, and not just the older folk. Recently there have obviously been lots of people leaving the planet for a number of reasons, but I look at that and I recognize the pointlessness of it all when their information, their life experience is lost to everybody else. So what I want to do is I have the advantage of knowing a lot of people in the community, and what I want to do is essentially take you through the process of understanding what they understand, or getting them to show us what they know about. And there are all sorts of people in this community that know all sorts of things. You know, I can stand in front of the camera and pontificate about all sorts of stuff about how the planet is all screwed up and all of that, and in some ways that's constructive, but in other ways, you know what, it might also be better to have other people pass on information, pass on knowledge. I think that's a constructive thing to do with this tool, this video tool. So I guess with that in mind, what we'll be doing is talking to some of the people from the community. Let's try and make this thing a little bit lighter here. Here we go. Yeah. And getting them to share their stuff with us, their lives, their stories, because some of it's fascinating. It really is. It really is quite fascinating, and to lose that, I think, would be really sad. One of the things that has brought this about was that I've been reminded of the importance of it. The other day, one of the ladies on the, well, it started before that. It started about 3 weeks ago, where I phoned one of the original residents of the area, Alan Touche, and I said to him, he's run a nursery, he's built a nursery up over 50 years, a very successful nursery, and I phoned him and asked him to give me a hand with pruning some fruit trees, and of course he's quite willing to help. And then last week I thought of it again, and then the next day I thought of it again, and I didn't act on it. And then last week I actually phoned him and reminded him and said, hey, can we do this? And he was very pleased to do that. And then 2 days ago I saw a message on one of our the gardening group, and a lady was looking for information on pruning fruit trees, because it's that time of year in this part of the world. And So that spurred me on. I thought, well, what better time than now. I'm just going to walk up there and chase the cat. Somebody's cat keeps coming in here and chasing birds and killing birds, and I don't like that. So that's been a bit of a reminder. And then yesterday morning my mom came up and said, hey, have you done this? You need to do that, because I dreamt about it and you better do this quickly. So anyway, it got to the point of thinking that it was a really good idea and we should do it. So I'm walking past the fruit trees now, in fact, that we will be pruning. You see them in the background. They're quite overgrown and unruly. So that's some of the idea. We'll be doing some videos about people in the area, and hopefully we'll be capturing some of their life experience. And if nobody else benefits other than me, well, that's cool. Maybe then I can carry some of that forward, but maybe some of you can carry some of that forward as well. So that'll be coming up soon. Have a great day. I hope you saw the sunrise. It wasn't bad.